Hello, and welcome to another edition of One Bad Veggies Root Beer Review, where this week we're taking a trip to the great outdoors. I guess. So, with this one here, we're doing a review of Joby Joe's. It's called Joby Joe's Root Beer Float, and it's the first in what's probably going to be the next few reviews that I do that aren't re-reviews are going to all probably be from Rocket Fizz, which Rocket Fizz is a candy company, but the other thing that they do is like they sell a ton of soda, tons and tons and tons of soda. And I guess just in the process of selling all these different brands of soda, they also got into the business of making sodas themselves. We've already done a couple of theirs before. Let me look up here real quick. We've done, let's see, we did Chumley and we did the Gene Autry root beer. So this one, once again, is another one of those. And so it's funny because I have not yet run into the actual Rocket Fizz root beer. I know I have it, but that'll be interesting to see if maybe their top of the line root beer or their name brand root beer ends up being the best. So far, between Chumley and what was the other one? Between Chumley and Gene Autry, I remember they actually did taste distinctly different. So I'm gonna hope that trend continues, and that every time that they come up with a new brew, that maybe it does taste a little bit different instead of all tasting the same. And we're gonna hope the same for Joby Joe's, I guess. So here's the ingredients list for Joby Joe's, and I'm running out of ways to do this, to be totally honest with you. And as you can see, spring water, cane sugar, and the rest is the normal cadre of villains, whatever you want to say. It's other than I noticed that this one has that. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce it again. I figured it out once. I'm not gonna do it again. It's got the soapy or whatever. We found out it was like a soap extract sort of thing that right now still assuming that it's what causes its foam or fizz or whatever you want to call it. Probably helps out with that. Let's see, go ahead and take a look at this bottle. So here's the thing that I noticed. Clearly this is whoever Joby Joe is must have passed away, or maybe he didn't. Maybe he's perfectly alive and well. But yeah, well, actually, no. On the bottle, it says "In memory of Joe" going across the fishing line right there. So I guess rest in peace, Joby Joe. And you see on the bottom there, root beer float. Enjoy the outdoors. So and that's basically that. You don't see too many root beers out there that exist for the in memory of, but that's what we got. So hopefully I'm not drinking haunted root beer. So after a slight miscalculation where I forgot to frost the mug, we're back. Of course I could have just filmed this and you would have never known. Let's go ahead and test the scent of this. We got another tough one. This time I'm not going to edit, or I'm not going to... Oh, come on. Was it Rocket Fizz that was so tough last time? There we go. After a brief struggle, let's see what we got. Oh, wow. That is super sweet. I am going to be really interested in seeing how this one turns out, actually. It's sweet, but it does have kind of something else in the background, and I'm not sure what it is. So let's go ahead and go get that mug, and then we can test the pour in the head on this thing. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and test the pour in the head on this one. See that foam? Now, like I said before, I expected to see a lot of foam in this one because it's got that soap stuff going on with it. So, and so far, well, you know what? There is a lot of foam, but it's not sticking around. So let's get a taste of that foam before it goes away real quick here. Didn't even get it. It was gone before I could get to it. So, well, got a little taste of what this thing's going to taste like, but it's hard to tell until you get it the full bouquet. So let's take a pause, and then we're going to go ahead and test this one out. All right, let's do that taste test then. All right, guys. You know, when I was saying it smelled sweet, but it had something in the back of it. Whatever it is, it's not good. I can't figure out what all I'm tasting. Because it's sugary. It's not very creamy. Actually, no. It's vanilla, but it's like the taste of vanilla that you get from like a air freshener. It's like, it's odd. All that, and then some other flavors that I'm just not quite picking up what they are. Maybe it's just the weird vanilla mixed with a very strong anise flavor. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get to the review. So I will say the one thing that definitely impresses me the most about all these Rocket Fizz flavors is, again, like I said, they seem to be different every single time, which I think that's a positive thing. I'm looking at the bottle again. I noticed it says root beer float. Portions of the proceeds are donated to homeless organizations. So I almost feel bad in this case, but you know, I gotta be honest. I'm thinking that the float part might be where I went wrong. Maybe they tried to lean too far into it almost being like sickly sweet. It just doesn't come off right. It tastes very artificial, very, very artificial. Leaves kind of a gross back taste. And like I said, it's almost like drinking an air freshener than it is drinking a root beer. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one an F. Like, yeah, I can't really recommend it to anyone, which, like I said, makes me feel kind of bad because apparently this is like some sort of like donation, charity root beer. But and it's also in the memory of someone. But, you know, it's not good. So, yeah, F. And there you have it. That's another one. Bites the dust. That feels crude right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you had a good time.